Good morning, children. Welcome to today's social class. In our last class, we started a new lesson. That is your history 7th chapter, tribes, nomads, and settled communities. Okay, in that video, I explained about the difference between tribes and Varna-based society. And Varna-based society, there are a lot of divisions based on job or occupations. According to their job or occupations, there are a lot of divisions. That is Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras, and their subcaste also there. And these divisions makes by this Varna system, followed by majority people Hindus. Okay, so that is about the Varna system. Okay, and tribal society, they are very different from majority group, and they are living in hill areas where the other people can reach that areas they are living. And their main feature, the tribal's main feature, that is equality. They are equally providing occupations and everything. Okay, all the resources and occupations equally providing. Equality is the one of the important feature of the tribals, and they have rich customs and practices, and like that equally they are living. Okay, not much hierarchical division is not there, or the not much divisions or difference is not there. Everyone are equal, maybe one or two rulers, and they are guiding these people, and like that they are living. They have rich knowledge of forest, and inside the forest they are living. Maybe they are different types of occupation they have. Some are agricultures, some tribes are nomads, and they are hunter gatherers, like that, gatherers, like that they are living. Okay, today I am going to explain about who were tribal people. Who were tribal people? The main features of the tribal people, and uh, all these things today we can study. Okay, so let us start our class. You have to watch this video 1 or 2 3 times, and read the textbook many times, okay, and underline important points. Then only you can understand these things. So let us start our class. Okay, children, who were tribal people? Okay, historians and travelers give very scanty information about tribes. Okay, the historians and travelers only very less information they are giving. Okay, a few expectations apart, tribal people did not keep written records, but they preserved rich customs and oral traditions. These were passed down to each new generation. Present day historians have started using such oral traditions to write tribal histories. Okay, so very scanty or very less information only we can get from about the tribes. Because why it is? Because of they are not keeping written records. Their customs and practice, their oral traditions there, that means mouth to mouth transfer, that means saying and giving. Okay, so there is rich knowledge about the forest and all kinds of knowledge and experience that they are for the next generation they are saying and giving, like that they are transferring. They do not have any written records, like that practices they do not have. Okay, but we studied in Delhi Sultans and Mughals, the rulers, they are doing all these things, but these tribals they do not know about the writings and things, so they giving, saying and giving. Okay, all the experiences, knowledge and things. Okay, that is the practices. Okay. Okay, so the tribal societies consist of members united by kingship bonds. Okay, the tribal societies were found almost every region of the subcontinent. Okay, but not much is known as about them. It is because there are few sources that could give relevant information of the historians. The reasons behind this that very few tribes kept written records, but the tribals preserved their traditions, customs, and oral traditions. Tribal histories are being written using this information. Okay, so very less information is getting, and tribals means the tribal societies consisted of members united by kingship bonds. Okay, then they did not keep a written records. Uh, then they have preserved rich customs and oral traditions, and like that they do not have any practices of writings. They are keeping all these kinds of experience knowledge, that is oral tradition, that means saying and giving, mouth to mouth transfer. Okay. Okay, the tribal people were found in almost every region of the subcontinent. The area and influence of the tribe varied at different points of time. Some powerful tribes control large territories. Okay, now we can see some powerful tribes control the large territories of Indian subcontinent. Okay, in Punjab, the Gokar. Punjab, the Gokar. Then the tribes are very influential during the 13th and 14th century. Later the Gakkars, also very important, was made a noble. Okay, so by Emperor Akbar. In Multan and Sindh, the Lankas and Arguns, the Multan and Sindh, Lankas and Arguns and Lankans also very important. Okay, the Balochis were another large powerful group. Balochis were the large powerful groups. Okay, tribe in the northwest area. They were divided into many smaller clans under the different chiefs. Okay, so these Balochis are very important and very powerful and very big tribal groups. They are living in the northwest area. Okay, northwest areas. The Balochis is very important. Okay, then they are divided into different clans also. What do you mean by clan? Clans. Clan is a group of families or households claiming descent from a common ancestor. Okay, clan is a group of families or households claiming descent from a common ancestor. The tribal organization is often based on kingship or clan loyalties. Okay, so the tribals always kingships or clan. That means one group who have become very powerful. Clan in these tribes, one group. One area, they are becoming very powerful. They are controlling other groups also, other tribes also, like that, or kingship bonds also. Okay, the kings, they are selecting one kings, and like that, that kings and kings family control the areas, but they do not have much divisions. That is an important feature. They do not have much divisions. Okay, children, in the northwest part, Balochis were very important, and they were a very powerful group, and they controlled by the different clans. Okay, then the distant northeastern part of the subcontinent was entirely dominated by tribes of Nagas and Ahoms. Okay, northeast part, Nagas and Ahoms were very important and powerful. Ahoms and Nagas, northeastern part, Ahoms and Nagas were very powerful. Okay, and many others also there. In many areas of present-day Bihar and Jharkhand, Chero chiefdoms had emerged by the wealthy Sindhu. Raja Mansingh, Akbar's famous general, attacked and defeated the Cheros in 1591. Cheros. A large amount of booty was taken from them, but they were not entirely subdued. Okay, so these Cheros also very important, powerful tribal groups. Okay, there are many examples we can see from your textbook. There is given a map also. Okay, that map you can study also. There are given the map 1. Okay, page number 93. All these important tribal groups and tribes they are given. There is Gokars and Balochis, then Argons, Cheros, then Mundas, Ahoms, okay, Koyas in southern part, we can say southeast and southwest part, southwest part, that is Korgas, Vetras, Marwas, all these are the important tribal groups. Okay, so that is about important tribal groups. Then nomads and mobile people lived. Okay, that means the people who the pastoralist nomads, that means one place to another place they are moving. Okay, shepherds. Okay, all these people were very important, and like that one tribal groups also the main occupation is shepherd works. Okay, so that is they are the shepherds. So such kinds of works also they are doing. So they are not settled people, they are one place to another place they are moving. Okay, the nomad pastoralists moved over a long distance with their animals. They lived on milk and other pastoral products. They also exchanged wool, ghee, etc. with settled agricultures for grain, clothes, utensils and other products. Okay, so the nomadic pastoralists moved a long distance with their animal. They lived on milk and other pastoral products. Which are the products? They also exchange wool, ghee, etc. Okay, and settled agriculture is for grain, cloth, utensils and other production also they are providing, like that they are living. Okay, so that is also very important. The Banjaras were the most important trader nomads. Banjaras were the most important trader nomads. Okay, their caravans was called Tanda. Okay, their caravans called Tanda. Okay, that is also very important. The Banjaras were the most important trader nomad. Their caravans was called Tanda. Sultan Alauddin Khalji used the Banjaras to transport grain to the city markets. Emperor Jahangir wrote in his memories that the Banjaras carried grain in their bullocks from different areas and sold in the towns. They transported food grains for the Mughal army during the military campaigns. Okay, so these Banjaras were very important powerful trader nomads. Okay, these trader nomads also they are now also moving one place to another for trading. They are collecting different grains and all the products, and that is selling in the different areas in towns and cities, and especially the kings, the Sultan Alauddin Khalji and Jahangir also used them to many kinds of different purpose. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, the nomads and nomads are wandering people. Many of them were pastoralists who from the pasture to another with the flock and herds. Okay, so these wandering nomads, they were the very important group. They are also wandering, that means for the trade or for pasture work. They are nomadic pastoralists, means wandering people for the pasture work. Okay, so mainly shepherds. So these are the important points today. Today we studied who are tribes in the tribal societies consisted of members united by the kingship bonds. Then they did not keep a written records, oral tradition. Okay, they have the oral tradition, mouth to mouth transfer. Then about clans we studied, that is a group of families or households claiming descent from a common ancestor. A common ancestor is there, and that group, that family is controlling that tribes group. Okay, like that also. Then different tribes followed different types of occupations. They are agricultures, some were nomads, moved from place to place, hunter gatherers they are there. Okay, then the important and powerful groups, tribal groups also, Arguns, Gakars, Ahoms, Bihils, Kolis, Gonds, all these. Okay, so these are the important points. Okay, let us wind up today's class. So children, please read all these things and underline important tribal groups and their works also. Okay, thank you to listening my class.